Alright, I'm going to start a video here. I'm playing with my green ramp deck. I think I got a good hand here. I got an Overgrown Battlement, Ulatrog's Crusher, and a Fierce Empath I can use to snag an Auroch. And enough land to play everything. My opponent's still deciding whether they want a mulligan or not. I'll keep my hand. He's played lands. Alright, so got more mana, which isn't the greatest, but that's okay. I'll have a good blocker in turn 2. And if I get a second blocker, then I've got a nice mana source. Otherwise, I'll have to wait till... Okay. So that could be a troubling creature if I didn't have a blocker, in that it's a 3/1, but with my blocker I should be fine against it. Alright, I got a second defender now, so that's good. I should be able to cast an Auroch in turn 4. Actually, maybe even, yeah, I suppose turn 4. I'll be able to cast Vine Trellis next turn, Fierce Empath, find the Auroch, cast it in turn 4. Then it should all go from there. Ulamog's Crusher should hit about turn 5? Turn 6 maybe. Alright, waiting for him to do something here. Okay, so he's purged my creature, which is too bad. So now I'm definitely not going to get my Auroch out. So he must have seen a few ramp decks in his day. Or he just wanted to get some combat damage through. The good news is that I can now play... I'm still behind. I'm behind by a turn now. Or 2 turns, actually. But I can still get to where I need to go. And he doesn't have a lot of bodies on the board. He's got a flyer now. But I can still block if I need to. And he doesn't have any untapped mana, so I'm not worried about any combat tricks. Alright, friend, let's go. Have a little sip of beer here while we're waiting. So it is unfortunate that he was able to get rid of a really nice creature for me, because I was going to be able to play an Aurochs this turn had he not been able to get rid of that. So instead, I'm going to be looking to cast my Fierce Empath this turn. I'm going to snag my Aurochs. Okay. But next turn I'll be able to play my Aurochs, which then should keep a steady stream of Aurochs going. The only problem is he's got a 2/2 flyer. If he starts adding more flyers, I could be in trouble. That's the one downside of my my deck, is it really doesn't fare well against flyers. Oh, so his flyer gets vigilance and +1/+1. It's a 3/3 with flying. I'll probably add some of my anti-flying stuff next turn, if he has a lot of flyers. Otherwise, I'm not... Okay, yep. So he does have a lot of flyers. Alright, I'm a little torn on what to do here. I can go ahead and play my Aurochs this turn, but I think it might be better for me to combo into a battlement next turn. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that so it'll look like I've got something in hand. So that'll give him another target for removal prior to me hitting my Aurochs too. But he's going to be able to do 3 more damage this turn, so I am on a shorter clock. That's probably a bad move by me. I can add 4 mana. There's not really anything to do. That was probably a bad move. I probably needed to go with the Aurochs and start attacking. Hopefully I get one of my fog spells here soon. If I get my fog spell, I'll probably buy enough time. Otherwise, I'll probably lose this match. That was a mistake on my part. Live and learn. Although he still has a lot of turns to go to get me with these small-bodied flyers. Having no sort of interaction or removal, and having not casted any big stuff by turn 6 is not great for me. So he's going to presumably declare his 2 attackers and then cast something else at the beginning of next phase. Two flyers to attack. Okay. I can't block either. And then he'll enter his second main phase and he'll cast something. Probably another flyer. Yep, okay, at least it's only a 1/3. So I've still got 3 or 4 turns left. This is beautiful. So I want to keep this open. Tangle is going to prevent all combat damage this turn, next turn. I was really looking for this. I'm going to go ahead and cast that. Six. I'm going to leave 1 mana. I'm going to leave 2 manas open. You know, this is kind of hard. I'm going to do undo. Tap that. No, I'm going to go ahead and undo that. No, I'll go ahead and redo that. Yeah, well, I'll leave 2 mana open. Play my Aurochs Herd. That'll leave me 2 mana to play. So waiting for him to either cast... He probably doesn't have... I don't know what he has, really. He's got 2 cards in hand, so he might have a trick. I think I'm going to be pretty safe now with Tangle being able to save me for 2 turns. And I might actually not play it this turn, even. Yeah, I probably should play it this turn. Alright, I'm still waiting on him. He's not very quick player. I'm going to go ahead and use Auroch's ability to grab another one. I'm going to leave my Fierce Empath open as a blocker, although... Actually, I might as well attack with it. If he trades off, I'm fine with that. Ah, shit. He can actually kill me with his flyer. I fucked up there. That doesn't matter really, though. It'll look like I'm trapping him, maybe, with my 2 mana up, so it's actually not a bad bluff. I didn't intend to. I forgot about this creature. He'll probably let it through, though. I was trying to bluff there. Okay. Whoops. Okay. 4 damage. It'll be interesting to see what he does here. He's probably got something that gives his creatures +1 or something. Okay. So you know, I might actually want to wait if he's got something in his hand. Okay. Destroy target tap creature. Okay. That's okay. That sucks for me, but at least I'm already up to the mana I need. I do need to buy more time now, though. Okay, so he's committed. I will hit OK, move to the block phase. Let me tap both. Come on, let me tap both. Alright, so he won't untap. So Tangle was a very important card. So I played my 6th land. So I can play another Aurochs Herd. And grab another one. Just not sure I'm going to be able to win in time unless I get another flyer. Flyers are my worst downside. Okay, I will go ahead and attack with my Aurochs. So presumably he might chump block. He looks like he will not. So I should be able to cast Ulatrog next turn, which might force him into some rough decisions. But he's still got me on a fairly short clock with 4. That's 3 turns to victory unless he, or even less if he plays something else. Hopefully, being able to cast Ulatrog this turn if he doesn't kill my defender. Double attack with my Aurochs, and he might have to start blocking soon. That Tangle really has been a good addition to this deck. It really helps me out of some jams I've been thinking about playing. Alright, so Sheer Drop hits an Aurochs Herd. That's okay, because I can still cast Ulatrog. Vines of Vastwood is nice though now, because I could pump a creature over the top, but I can also get Ulatrog out this turn. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cast Ulatrog. He's a bigger threat. The only problem is I do have to worry about removal. he gets removed while I don't have mana untapped, I probably should have waited one more turn to have Vines of Astwood to be able to protect it, and also be able to protect my Aurochs Herd this turn as well. But now all of a sudden, we're on about the same clock. He's one turn ahead of me. And he says, wow. So he might have to chump block with his Fox here, or he might save him for next turn too. I wish I could dock this. Oh lord. Waiting on him to respond again. Alright, here come the Aurochs. Back to his turn. He untaps. We're pretty even in racing, and I have a little bit of an advantage here. His only advantage is he's spread across more bodies, but I will have Vines of Astwood to kick. So I might be able to get a kill here in the next couple turns before he can get me with his flyers. Thanks to Trample. But I've got some sideboard stuff to help out against flyers, so if he wants to play a second game. So he had to keep one in reserve to block. So again, it's helping me. Unless he has any pump spells or something else, I could be in trouble. Otherwise, T-lasers, I don't know what he's doing. Alright, so he's got me down to 8. But I'll go ahead and play my forest. And I'm going to go ahead and attack and hope he double blocks my Aurochs Herd. I guess, to try to kill it. And then I will launch Vines of Astwood over the top. So he has to annihilate her too, so he has to destroy 2 of his permanents. So he takes his Sandstone Bridge out, 2 lands. That'll help rob him of land. And he'll probably have to chump block, I'm guessing. Yeah, otherwise I kill him this turn. So he'll chump block that. That. I don't know why he would chump block both against that, but okay. Unless he's trying to cast some sort of spell. Yep, he is. So, I'm going to go ahead and cast it with a kicker. So it'll stay alive. I didn't even need to kick it really, but I wanted to double make sure. I had plenty of mana to cast it. So, he's realizing what's happening now. So it's a 12-12, which will kill off both of his blockers, and I still get to do 4 damage. And then I will go ahead and tap that for mana and play another Auroch. And that should get him to concede, I would imagine. But maybe not, you never know. If not, I'll bring another Aurochs into the hand and we'll play another Aurochs next turn. Alright, the Aurochs herd is going to get pulled in. Maybe. Come on, friend. Let's go, buddy. Oh, he sent me another message. How do you spell fly? There we go. There we go. So he's going to swoop in for 2 here. And then I will go ahead and attack. Ooh. Tap up to 2 creatures and investigate. This is interesting. Boy, having him tap Ulamog was tough. I'm going to cycle to try to draw a better card here. Snag a land for next turn if I need it. Grab a card. The Aurochs herd is now complete. I've cast all of them. There he goes. And then if he hits a pump spell, I'm done. He's only got to do 3 damage, so he might hit a pump. Let's hope he doesn't hit a pump, huh? 2 cards in hand. He'll presumably play a land. So he's going to go into his attack phase, so I'm thinking he's got some sort of pump spell here. Okay. Nope, that'll do her. Unless he can do something to me here. Play one more forest. And I'll go ahead and reveal my hand and begin sideboarding. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and sideboard in. What should I sideboard out? Let's sideboard out. Move to sideboard, move to sideboard, move to sideboard, move to sideboard. Sideboard in 4 taproots. I don't really need to sideboard anything out, but we'll go ahead and sideboard in 4 takedowns. And submit the deck. So I'm going to go ahead and play with 64 here. I don't have anything I really want to take out. Let's see what he gets going on me this time. So last game the Tangle really saved me, as you could see. Getting 2 turns without him being able to attack was a lifesaver. So I'm really glad I added that to the deck. Again, my only other weakness is against flyers because I can't really block them. That's where I have to play this trap route. Oh. GG. Alrighty. He's still dicking around with his sideboard here. Alrighty. Ready to roll. I'm waiting for him to decide whether he wants to play first. So I need to mulligan. I don't have 2 lands. Unfortunately, 2 tangles would be nice, but and I love the 2 overgrown battlements. I'm very tempted to hope I draw a land. So tempted. I'm gonna go ahead and mulligan though. That's still a good hand. I got a trap root, which is a good blocker. going to go ahead and keep this. You know, I'm going to go ahead and put that on the bottom because I'm going to play my Crows and Tuster to cycle. So he'll grab me another land. So I'll have land through 4 turns. That'll curve up to 6 mana. I'll hit 6 mana unless I have some problems. So he investigated. Alright, 2 trap roots, not bad. So I'm going to tap and play a trap root. So he'll get a free attack this turn if he wants. Only for 1. Traproot is going to get ramped up pretty quickly here, and I will be able to reach his high flyers after that. So immediately I'm glad I added the Traproot to the repertoire here. He'll still be able to flop out, probably remove my Overgrown Battlement if he wants to. That's the last turn his Thraben Inspector will be able to block against me. Another Traproot. Well, isn't that nice? So he doesn't have any removal. He's about to be facing down next turn with a bunch of Traproot commies. The problem is I haven't hit any of my big creatures yet. So he probably can't really do anything attack-wise here. And if he does declare, I might let him through. Just in case he has any combat tricks up his sleeve. I don't want to have my Overgrown Battlement removed when I'm going to rely on it. So next turn I'm going to play... I got to consider what I'm going to do. Because I do want to cycle. So I'm going to go ahead and let that through. I'm a little nervous about it. Little nervous about combat tricks. So I think he would run out of time for my game 3 anyway, should we get to that point. So I think I would win the match regardless here with that game 1 victory in hand. Alright. Let's go, buddy. I know he's got Gideon's Approach and stuff like that. Okay, so he's got an interesting cleric who does life gain. So he gains 2 life. And if he gets up to 8 of those, he'll gain 8 life when it comes in, or 4 of those, he'll get up to 8 life. Now next turn I can start sacrificing my trap roots if I need to. Alright, buddy, let's go ahead and play here. Come on, friend. I suppose this would be the benefit of actually playing the true game rather than playing in the open play lobby, is you'd probably run into less of this shenanigans because people would be more happy with playing a little faster, I suppose. Playing close to an hour for a match to get 3 games in is a little rough. Come on, dude, let's go. Thank you. Alright, another trap root kami. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do 1 trap root kami. 2 cycling. So grab another land card, grab another card, forest, and then the cycling ability enters my hand as well. Ah, there we go. Aurochs Herd, that's what I was looking for. Okay. And in my second main phase, I will play both of my other taproot kamis, which will have me with... Although, I'm a little tempted to leave them in my hand in case he's got something that can destroy my tapped blocker. Yeah, I'll go ahead and play him now. Let's try and get everything out of my hand. So he'll tap for 5 next turn, which will leave me 9 mana to play. But the problem is, if my overgrown battlement gets targeted, I'll be in a lot of trouble. I'll probably still let the 3 through this last turn. Yeah, I'll go ahead and let him... So I'll let both 3s through. And that'll be the last turn I let anything through, because after that I'll have plenty of tough blockers. I just hope he doesn't kill off. Alright, friend, let's go. Down to 9, but playing more forests. So I'll have a lot of good blockers up. Please don't kill off my overgrown. Please don't kill off my overgrown. Otherwise I'm going to have to wait a long time to do something. Although we'll be in a pretty locked down board state with a bunch of 0-4 blockers, so I should be able to hold out. Yes. And I've got a takedown card now. That's nice. Go ahead and tap that for 5 mana, which will leave me 3 mana left. Aurochs Herd comes into play. I don't have any protection for it, it's the only thing. So with him having some able-bodied blockers out there, I will probably have to start waiting for my Aurochs to team up here. I probably don't want to attack before I get at least 2 of them going. wish I had just a little more land available to double cast them. If I get a Llanowar Sentinel, I can cast all 4 of them, though, which will be pretty sweet. So I've successfully ramped into my Aurochs by turn 4, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. And he's only got 3 mana, and I've got 9 mana accessible. So I'll go ahead and end my turn. Excuse me. He's got about 59 seconds left here. So he's going to have to concede pretty soon anyway. So if I can just last him out without dying, then I should be set anyway. Having 4 trap roots on the battlefield is pretty sweet, because they're only going to get stronger. They're already 0/4s. They've got reach. Nothing's getting through them. So I'll go ahead and block for 2 here. I'm assuming he's going to do a Gideon's Approach to 1 or both of them, because he's got 5 cards in hand, but he could probably only do it to 1. So Gideon's Approach 1 of them, but I'll still have enough. Yep. Okay. Close enough. But, yep, he'll get 2. Alright, but now I can tap for 3. Not quite my Ulamog, though. But I do leave my takedown out. So he's done. I grabbed another Aurochs Herd. I think I've got this one in hand with 3 Aurochs Herds ready to roll. Got some good blocking bodies now. Go ahead and choose an attacker. So he'll run out of time. T-Laser 77. So there goes his turn, and he concedes. And there we go. I've won the match. Added him as a buddy. So I think I was going to win both of those matches regardless of the timer issue. But it was a pretty interesting deck. I was able to play a little more sideboarding in a few spells against his flyers, and those trap roots all came in. I got everything I needed for flyers, and he had no flyers. So I'm playing some cheap spells for flyer removal too. There's a lot better options out there. That takedown is at sorcery speed, which kind of sucks. It'd be nicer if it was at instant speed so I could play it during his turn. Should he cast a creature spell and I still have untapped mana. But it is what it is. I don't want to pay a lot of money, and a lot of the anti-flyer stuff is pretty expensive. So that's where I bring in my trap root and my takedown, and I have a good time with that. So hope you enjoyed the video.